We're going to begin with new details on the chopper crash that killed Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and 7 others. The coroner says the remains of all 9 victims have been recovered. And tonight we're getting our first close-up look at the crash site in Southern California. There's also new cell phone video that shows the moments before Bryant's helicopter plunged into a hillside and erupted into flames. The pilot had thousands of hours of flying experience. He knew the area and its terrain, but the weather kept getting worse. And tonight there are new tributes to Bryant from former teammates and one-time rivals. Kris Van Cleave leads off our coverage tonight in Calabasas, California.
New video appears to show Kobe Bryant's helicopter circling just minutes before the crash that killed all 9 aboard. The NTSB used a helicopter today to airlift key pieces of wreckage out of the rugged hillside crash site while investigators hunted for smaller items. Investigators are poring over pilot Ara Zabayan's history and helicopter maintenance records. Preliminary flight data shows the trip started normally. About 15 minutes later, the pilot began to circle. The weather was getting worse as he waited 12 minutes for air traffic control to clear him onward. About 9:40, flying below the clouds, Zabayan asked controllers to track him on radar, but he was too low. 4 minutes later, radioing, he was climbing to go above the layer of clouds. Flying now in potentially blinding fog, he reached 2,300 feet before turning left. In its final 12 seconds, the helicopter began to dive, falling at nearly 5,000 feet per minute. The last recorded speed, about 184 miles an hour. NBA star LeBron James spoke to Bryant earlier that morning. In an Instagram post, James wrote he was heartbroken and devastated and promised to continue Kobe's legacy. Bryant's former teammate, Shaquille O'Neal, also talked about losing his friend.
I haven't eaten, I haven't slept. Our relationship was that of brothers.
An outpouring of grief for all of the victims, including baseball coach John Altobelli, his wife and daughter.
He had the perfect life, perfect wife, perfect family. It's just mind-boggling how quick that went away.
Late today, the coroner announced it had identified 4 of the passengers, including Kobe Bryant. The NTSB is working to rule out mechanical failure, but this helicopter does not have a black box. They did recover an iPad and a cell phone they hope to analyze. The sheriff's department says they've had to add deputies, including some on horseback, because people continue to try to access the crash scene. Nora?
All right, Kris, thank you.